great to be here. Wonderful, beautiful Monday morning. I am Assembly Member David Alvarez, and I'm proud to stand here with colleague Senator Jesse Arreguin of Berkeley, who you'll hear from in a minute. And we are here to talk about Assembly Bill 2433, the Affordable Homeownership Bonus Law. California Densities Bonus Law dates back to 1979, and it's a pretty simple concept. If a builder, someone who's building housing, includes deed-restricted affordable homes in a project, the state allows them the ability to build more homes on that same site. I'm really proud to share the success of this program in San Diego. In 2016, when I was council member in the city of San Diego, we adopted an enhanced local bonus program. And that success was then modeled statewide in 2020 through Assembly Bill 2345. In 2023, I authored Assembly Bill 1287, which allowed home builders who include deed-restricted units for middle-income families to qualify for additional bonus. The results speak for themselves, and you'll hear about that in a minute from Circulate. Since 2021, bonus law has helped build more than 140,000 housing units, making it the most successful, the most impactful of all of our California streamlining laws in the last several years. But we cannot stop with the success we've already seen, because affordability is a crisis that is still crushing California families. Today, only 30% of households can afford a medium-priced condo or townhome, usually considered a starter home for a family, which now costs on average of $670,000 and requires an income of $166,000 a year. So for teachers, nurses, firefighters, and people who work in our communities, sometimes this means it's out of reach. They are locked out of homeownership opportunities in the state that they serve and that we all are proud of. Homeownership is how working families build wealth and stability. I can speak for that from a personal standpoint. My parents never owned a home in this country, and my wife and I, as first-time homeowners, really have had the opportunity to have a middle-class opportunity because of that stability that homeownership has created for our family and for so many other families in California. Data from the National Bureau of Economic Research shows that when home prices rise, birth rates fall among those who do not own homes. And as chair of the Committee on Education and Finance, we are seeing what declining enrollment in our schools, less children being born in California, what that impact has on our California schools, public schools. One recent study estimates that rising housing costs account for roughly half of the decline in America's birth rate over the last 2 decades alone. And of course, that makes sense. When young Californians cannot afford a stable home, they delay starting a family. And I definitely hear these worries personally, directly from families that I speak to all the time. I hear from other parents constantly asking the question, where are my kids going to live? How can they afford to raise a family here? Young working professionals tell me, my partner and I are considering moving out of California because we cannot afford to buy a home here, even with both of them working full-time, or moving and commuting a lot longer to find an affordable place to live in California, which is becoming harder and harder. Assembly Bill 2433 is one of the pieces of the puzzle to improve those statistics. It takes the most powerful housing tool, again, data demonstrates, and makes it work even better with a focus on home ownership. There are also several technical amendments that are part of this that ensures that this law is used. I want to highlight this because oftentimes when we talk about affordable housing, people always go to, well, we need more money for affordable housing. And while that is true, and I'm proud to be co-author of the bond that is before the voters in this fall election, this bill does not require a single dollar of new state money or of taxpayer dollars. It simply removes barriers so that builders can deliver the affordable homes that California desperately need and want to buy. It builds on a proven San Diego-born model that is already the workhorse of affordable housing production in the state. And it puts home ownership, the foundation of the middle class, back within more accessible and reach for California's family. Now I'd like to introduce the chair of the Senate Housing Committee, who has been working tirelessly over the last last couple of years on the issues of housing, a great partner focused on delivering housing, affordable housing for all Californians. Please join me in welcoming Senator Araguin.